start.
There we go.
Right. So, welcome back, everyone.
Dragon Balls.
Last time, we, you guys killed the dragon.
Yes.
After being thrown around like little fucking ragdoll in
I think that was me.
volcano. You did manage to defeat him. You found his massive, massive treasure hoard, which included many things, including I got rid of the paper, but it included things like full armor, full adamantine, right? Adamantine full plate.
Mm-hmm.
A hammer of thunderbolts.
Hee
A helm of brilliance.
Yes.
Which did we decide who has the helm of brilliance?
I just happen to be wearing it because I am. That's all. No one's attuned to it. I just happen to be wearing it.
You also got your hands on another rod of resurrection.
Yes.
Yay!
We
You
have
get to
one.
turn the other one.
And
You have to throw the other one into the ocean.
Yes.
We have to throw it in the ocean. That was what we promised Aunt Cass.
Our responsibilities.
Yes.
The Rod of Resurrection that we got.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you found and freed all the dwarves that were being held in the volcano and teleported them back to Minist, along with the body of the dwarf that you recovered from Dragon's Lair, whom you have since learned was a great dwarven warrior, and you were actually highly trying to think of how to word this. Basically, the dwarves were like, "Okay, you have done us a solid.
Yes.
We will." You were to some degree or another pardoned for your actions involving the cloud giants.
Yeah, them too.
And you were given some recompense for you got some of your stuff back along with some money. And I will let it be known that you guys are still not on like the best diplomatic terms with them, but go there, they're not going to try to arrest you. Is what it comes back to.
Yes.
I'll figure. I can figure that out. That's a me job.
The giant five-headed frog behemoth.
No. That was a different bard. He was an asshole. So, logistically, what did we make off with?
A lot.
And are we level 15?
We
No.
are 500 experience away from level 15.
That's close.
Damn.
If my records are correct, there's 1,000 platinum pieces and 1,000 gold pieces in the bag.
Yes.
From the dwarves.
That's from the dwarves.
Okay.
Was all of Throck's money in his own personal bag of holding that had his instruments, or no? Or I think they lumped that in.
They kind of lumped that in with 1,000.
All right. Well, the 1,000 platinum is Throck's platinum.
Is that
whatever.
each or total?
Total.
So what is that split between us then?
Well, if
It's a 5-way split.
5-way split?
6-way split, whatever.
Aera will...
One of us is a king now.
Well, hello.
I think Zeus is ready to fight you for his honor.
Night.
Nope.
Ha!
Nah.
Lordly might, that is.
Oh.
So 1,000 split 6 ways.
You guys made out like bandits with the dragon, like the actual.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there's like
Yeah.
there's a portable
You weren't there.
hole.
you weren't there to stop me, so I just picked up the portable hole and put it right back down. So now it can't move, but it was the entrance to the horde. So
math sucks.
No.
So
I'll take 165.
Aera will give her share of whatever that is to Throkk.
Wait, what is it?
The 1,000. Forgot there was singing on this track.
Mav's money can get
But
split
if
up.
one person's taking 165, I'll be happy to take 167 to round up.
okay, so good with that. I can get that money off the sheet.
Okay, and then we need to figure out Dragon's Horde stuff.
Those gold.
Gold. There was 1,000 gold and 1,000 platinum in the bag.
Okay, so we'll
Yeah,
just...
but Dragon Horde. Stuff.
Yeah, Dragon Horde stuff.
I don't know if that got
47,000 gold, 7,000 platinum.
Okay, 1 second here.
7,000 platinum.
How much platinum?
27,000.
27,000.
Well, goody.
That's a bigger number.
Platinum. How much gold was that?
47.
47,000 gold, 27,000 platinum.
Woo!
Right, and a lot of that was Cornyn, so we elected
Yeah, I think
to
we were
give-
doing it. I think we were doing at least a quarter.
Yeah.
How about we let the king decide how much the people should take with them?
Well, Mavarax, it was very generous of you to donate your own share to your people. Well, very good.
That is what I'm doing, but I mean, that's so much money. I don't know. A quarter is fine. I just need enough to start rebuilding.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I actually have pulled up the price for building different things.
Excellent.
So a palace or large castle is 500,000 gold.
Okay, never mind. I don't know if a quarter is really gonna work out.
A keep or a small castle is 50,000.
Can I point out that you do have taxes?
Also, the quarter of the platinum would be enough to do the keep. I'm just throwing that out there.
There's noble estates with manors, which are 25,000. There's outposts or forts, which are 15,000.
Well, I would
Temple.
probably not do it like a keep. I would probably just rebuild like the smaller stuff, and that's like building from the ground up, right, Mike? That's not like repairs and
building from the ground up. So I would say like have the price for like rebuilding things that were lost. Unless,
yeah. I think a quarter would work fine.
okay, unless you wanted to build a new temple to Bahamut,
Oh.
Hey,
which would be 50,000.
Seven? Oh no, this is more money than I've ever seen in my entire
I'll-
life.
I'll
You can-
probably
you can-
use
Honestly.
whatever my personal share will be is what I'll put into the Temple of Bahamut.
So,
we take a quarter out, it goes to Cornyn, and then we divvy up the rest 6 ways.
math.
Okay, so a quarter of the 27,000 platinum is 6,750. So that's what, 20,250 that's left for us to split up 6 ways?
Hold on.
Sure, just
Hold on.
Type that out.
We're just gonna
Okay.
have it.
Okay, I'll put it in the bag here. Let's see here.
So 27 minus that.
So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so 20, like you were saying, 2250
Yep.
for
Yeah.
us.
divide that by 6, get 33.75 platinum per person.
$33.75.
Yep.
Whew.
That actually covers a good chunk of the cost to build a brand new temple.
So that 35,250 is the gold.
Yep.
Divide that 6 ways.
$5,875 apiece.
Whew.
You know, the other day I was on Amazon trying to see, because I have some like wedding money that people expect me to spend on nice things. And I was on Amazon yesterday looking to see what it was going to recommend to me, and it recommended calculators to me. And I was like, "Why are you calling me out like this, Amazon?"
That's after you had just been doing stats and things for like the entire night.
Yeah, but then also I come in here and we do it for the first.
So this is the platinum for us.
That's the
That's the
5875 is the gold.
The
3375 is the platinum.
33.75. You said is the platinum.
Okay. So the gold is 58.75.
Yep.
That is a lot of money.
I have thoughts as to what to do with the money. I'm not sure if I'm happy with what I thought of doing with the money, but I think it's necessary. I'm bad at stuff.
I got so much fucking gold.
So just from the Dragon's Hoard alone, you guys made almost 40,000 gold.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a lot of money we now have access to.
I am going to reevaluate what I think I need now that I know that.
I would like to buy a legendary item, please.
I have
That's funny. Where are you going to find one?
I have a counter proposal.
I was just joking, but yeah.
So, after we deal with the situation there's going to be time for Coronin to rebuild, and there's going to be time that we're going to need to spend to defend Embrys. However, we do have a big eye problem that we also have to deal with.
I was under the impression that we needed to take out the big dragons in each pocket. I guess is that what they are? Pockets, places not here.
Make an Arcana check.
I will.
Me?
Throkk. Because you gotta like
Pockets?
try to wrap your brain around this.
Pockets.
Magic shit.
I'd like to correct.
It works.
Bubbles.
I'd like to correct Throkk.
So you can correct him. He won't be able to wrap his head around it. But basically, he's not too far off with pockets. If you think about it as the world, basically at one point was a giant piece, and then something powerful managed to basically rip it apart and separate it.
At a planar level or at a local level?
It's hard to tell.
That is.
With a 28, it's hard to tell. That's
Still
concerning.
connected. Like, basically the idea is that you peel an orange, but you keep one, like the peel intact.
Okay, so on a travel from here to the Flight of Fire type of difficulty, or travel from one plane of hell to another plane of hell level of difficulty?
One from another. one plane of hell from another plane of hell.
Don't we just go to the beach?
Well, that would be a very good question to research.
So, I have thoughts.
I am concerned.
Are you concerned?
The first thought that comes to mind is that we have to kill 5 grotesquely oversized evil dragons.
I like it.
The second thought is we have no way to get to the other 4.
I like that less.
I would like to have a way of having a safe place to stay and a safe way to travel from those places.
Can't we just...
Well, if you need...
You've got that big house thing, don't you?
Right, but there's an
That seems
impermanence
pretty
to that
Oh.
that I'd rather not go with. Like, if we needed to store, say, vast quantities of treasure, or vast quantities of fuck you dragon. Let's say we have to commission dragon slaying arrows of massive quantities. We need a safe place to put that for a permanent amount.
My hut is useful for that.
I was thinking more of an interplanar fortress.
That is a massive undertaking that I would greatly like to help you with.
That doesn't exist. I think you're lying.
I think that
You have my attention.
I think that we have a great I think we have the resources to build something that has never been seen before. And that is to say, construct a keep of reasonable size that can commit safely to the travels between the worlds.
Like
Out of character, I'm laughing because it sounds like the TARDIS.
yeah, like a magnificent mansion, but like portable, or like
Really magnificent
fixed.
mansion.
A flying magnificent mansion.
I have a fortress.
A flying. How
I don't
are
think
we
they
gonna
want
lift
your
it?
cube.
Well, you're gonna hold on really tight and then flap your wings very hard.
Okay, I am only one unfortunate bird person here,
Oh, shit, we're one of
and I know you're having me on, but still, that's a horrifying mental image, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm sorry, I was just thinking about all the things I can do with money. What are you all talking about?
Look, I'm just suggesting that
ghosts now.
if we're gonna go somewhere, we should travel in style.
Okay, so...
I quite agree.
I feel like the
How do you intend to get it in between the planes?
Well, that is a very good question. How do I plan to get it between the planes?
Can I try something? And Throkk goes out over to a window and just shouts, Albadan!
You have to say the great and powerful Albadan.
I don't test me. We require the great and powerful Albadan. He shouts out the window.
Is something supposed to happen?
You know, he's usually an ass about it, and it always just happens. Figured.
Do you hear that? Somewhere on the wind.
Is that gnome still doing that?
Yes,
Stopped doing that.
every single time.
I'm convinced it's just an enchantment at this point.
That would most likely make sense.
So here's the thought.
He cursed me.
Right now,
I knew it.
Oh my god, I know how I'm moving the ship from place to place.
Oh no. Well, while Arranis is doing things that go over my head, I'm gonna go into town and see if I can start my commissions.
Oh, we're gonna be best friends, Arranis.
All I'm thinking is Bruce Banner and Iron Man from the Avengers.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Get in, losers. We're doing science and magic, which is just science we don't
Science,
understand.
She did it by accident.
Yep. So we just need to figure out how she did it, and then maintain it, and then we're good.
What do you mean she moved the castle?
Well, it was there,
Uh-huh.
then it wasn't, then it was back, and then it was 3 feet to the right. Actually, no, it was the left. It was the left.
Some sort of dimensional phasing. That's interesting.
Hmm.
And she did it with the power of song.
And
That's
we are-
even more interesting.
to clarify, we are
Lots of
fas-
fucking
we-
around with various magical components.
to clarify, we are fascinated by this, not terrified by this.
Both?
Yes.
Alright.
We can look up ways to move it. Clearly there are means to accomplish this, otherwise we would be dead already.
Alright.
Why don't you talk with her and the missus? I think she said she had something to do with it too.
We'll figure that out. And if not, there's always books.
Sure.
And then we can start building. We could probably build in River's Keep, because we've done most of the rebuilding in the area, but we still have plenty of contractors.
Alright.
Worst come to worst, we export or import some of our resources from Zaren and Minist. Maybe we can do something with Torrentera as well. And we can improve relations. 2 birds, 1 stone. Assuming we want to repair relations.
We do, don't we?
Yes?
I mean, they didn't give us all our money back.
Pretty sure they put all my money together and said it was yours for everybody, but okay.
Oh. Yeah, that was a little wild.
Okay, so...
Well, we'll just deduct it from the
The import
rather-
costs.
we'll add it to the cost of killing any dragons that appear before them.
Levy some tariffs against them, obviously.
Yeah, why are we getting a whole bunch? Why are we getting our gold back for ridding the white dragon from the area?
Because we pissed off the cloud giants also at the same time.
Yeah, one of those is a much longer standing problem than the other.
The other one can be a lot more immediate and drastic. You saw how big those things were. Dwarves are small.
Just thinking of the Willy. They won't get along much longer. Sisters and brothers are natural enemies, like and dwarves and orcs, and dwarves and humans. Dwarves. Damn dwarves! They ruined dwarvish.
This joke's been coming up so fucking much.
Oh man.
Really?
Oh Willie.
You've just made an enemy for your entire clan's lifetime.
What was the last time we had that in a game?
That was the last time we played Clelen.
Oh, that was last time we played. But
Yes.
So, bringing it back on focus, are we like splitting up the party to do different things here, or?
Well, we have access to teleport, so I don't think that's something we need to worry about.
Oh yeah, no, I'm saying like, are me and Arranis like getting out of here to go see the keep with his daughter and figure out what she
I'd
did?
like to spend my money.
Is anyone coming with us? Like, what's the plan?
Well,
If you're
well,
going back
first-
towards Ripper's Keep, I'm coming with you, but I want to see if I can get something made here.
Okay. I just want to know what the game plan was, and the DM is a black square for me.
we just need to know. We just need to come to an agreement about how much money we're willing to put down towards this flying sky fortress.
I literally need to buy 2 things, and they probably won't cost too much. So
Okay.
I'll help out.
I'm willing
But
to
Mike
down a
is
lot of money.
frozen for me. So,
Wait,
Yeah.
what exactly did we get back from Menace?
Zed's bag of holding, my bag of instrument holding, 1,000 gold and 1,000 platinum.
And you sent the runner to give Zed his bag back.
Yep. It's
Those
like if you're really swift, you should go to Torrentera.
those
And he,
bastards kept all of my reagents.
Ah!
So we need to get you your reagents back first.
Well, I could buy reagents.
Okay.
But in particular, I had enough diamond dust to make another explosive book. Book bomb, if you will.
Oh.
what? I'm gonna buy in a fruity bottle. No, I'm kidding.
Ah!
Are reconnecting. See if that is it.
Can I jump off a cliff and survive now?
You're fine.
You can still jump off a cliff
Your
and survive.
contingency spell did not go off.
Oh man, Mike was not happy with me last time. He dropped me to 0. So I rolled my con save, passed the 10, so that was good. It bumped to 15. He hit me again. I went to 0. I roll a con save. I make the 15. It bumps to 20. He hits me again. I roll the con save. I fail. My Orcish resilience kicks in. It goes to 25. He hits me again.
No, it
I
doesn't go
rolled a
up
net-
after that.
No, it does. It goes after every attempt.
Oh.
Yeah,
Till he finishes a long rest.
until I finish a long rest. I got essentially knocked out 5 times in that fight.
Stop that! Stop not dying!
At least I'll be able to. I'll be angry all the time as soon as we get 500 more experience points.
Yeah, I get 8th level spell slots.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice. What
That's gonna be fun.
are you thinking of taking? Just so
I haven't
Flame
gotten that
Tift?
far. I just know that I have I have an 8th level spell slot, and that's like really, I've already won.
because there's an 8th level spell that I'm thinking of getting. It's what is it? It's like Mighty Fortress or something. It's from Xanathar's.
Yeah, but that's not permanent. That's the problem.
You can make it permanent though.
Is
if you
it big
spend-
enough?
It's a year of casting that you need to do for it. So that's the only real downside to it. And let me look it up here real quick. As to the size, it's like the size of a keep.
Good God.
Where are the spells? There we go. Mighty Fortress.
Because if you do that, we might have a lot of the. Might be have a much cheaper fortress.
Yeah, Mighty Fortress. It costs a diamond worth at least 500 gold when the spell is consumed. Range 1 mile. Let's see. Area is 120 feet on each side. Must not have any buildings or structures on it. Fortress has 4 turrets, 20 feet on each side, 30 feet tall. Connected by stone walls, 80 feet long.
There's going to be one tile that's still made of grass instead of a marble.
Yep, so I'm going to have to blow it up.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I found a spell that was made for me.
Oh,
Spell
no.
was made for me.
Glibness.
Yes.
Oh god.
Until the spell ends,
Yeah.
when you make a charisma check, you can replace the number you roll with a 15.
Nice.
Oh,
So I'm used to the Pathfinder version of Glibness, which is not nearly as powerful.
It only lasts for an hour, but that's all I'll need.
I'm just waiting
Oh, here it
for
is.
when I'm able to roll a strength check, and if it's lower than my strength score, instead I rolled my strength score.
Yep. The fortress has enough food, furnishings, and other objects to sustain up to 100 people.
Also, Feeble Mind.
Mm-hmm.
That you're just picking that out of personal spite.
Yeah.
See, I'm also thinking demiplane for one of mine. So that
I
might
can't take demiplane for a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that might be able to like solve our quote unquote issue that seem to be having about like storage.
Oh, I need to
Let me
figure
see how
out
big
that.
that is.
Mind blank.
That's a pretty good one.
I get my Mystic Arcana and stuff. Hold on.
After 30 feet in
Foresight.
each dimension, it's not terribly big.
I mean,
Mike's
otherwise I
attempting
just
to
got power word stun, but how big is the fortress?
It's like 120 feet each side. So it's fairly sizable.
That's sizable, but that's probably not big enough for like our needs.
Let's see, 120 feet each side, yeah.
Oh, I can get Feeble Mind too.
120 feet is what? How many squares?
60? Yeah, 60. Says each one's 5, assuming 5-foot squares, of course.
That strikes me as slightly tame.
You want something more grand than that, okay.
Well, for one, I'm flying in style. For two, I think that there's going to be a moment where it's attacked,
Uh-huh.
and I want auto-firing trebuchets.
It has towers that we could mount them on.
Right,
those on.
but I think that I'm thinking like a self-sufficient place where we could hole up for like a year with limited food and water if we needed to.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Because
the thing
if something
is,
goes wrong, something's going seriously wrong.
it's
with it.
basically like your magnificent mansion in that sense. It generates food and water for a 9-course banquet for up to 100 people each day.
Wow.
I'm slightly more interested.
It has 100 invisible servants that
We
obey any
gain a lot of
command.
weight.
And each 10-foot by 10-foot section has an AC of 15 and 30 hit points per inch of thickness.
Here he comes.
Oh.
So does that come with walls too?
Oh yeah. I mean, like this is the picture that they show. Oop. That's the picture that they show of it. And yeah, it has walls. It has interiors. There's individual rooms.
Does that mean that it is 60 by 60 keep area that is also surrounded by walls?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, it says it right here. There is a keep inside of it, and then there's walls around side of it.
Wow.
And the keep is the 60 by 60.
The keep is 50 feet on each side. The entire like outer area is the 120-foot walls.
It's a little small, but I could learn to love it.
Yeah, the only downside to it is we need to cast it on the same spot every 7 days for a year to make it permanent. But after that, we can manipulate it. I don't see why not. However, we want.
So we're just gonna. I have an idea. I have an idea where we can have our cake and eat it too.
Are we gonna do some sort of hyperbolic time chamber thing where we just sit in something for like?
Oh no! There's gonna be an entire year of our life spent watching this thing happen.
Okay, but we need to be level 8 for that. Is the thing.
Yeah, we can go beat up some ghouls or something. It'll be okay.
Okay.
Ghouls. Little green ghouls.
So here's my thought.
Okay.
We use that as the central point of our fortress.
Okay.
And then we import the labor for the rest.
Okay.
To make it sufficient of the appropriate size.
Like how big? My only question is like, how big do you want it?
I don't think it would be like palace size, but I think like kingdom castle size, as opposed to a keep. If that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, I can sort of wrap my mind around that.
Especially because we are gonna want a place to go about our business, and we're gonna want people to be able to take care of some of it, which means we need space for them.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to want supplies that we can't conjure out of the ether.
Yes.
And more important, and if it's a long trail, we're going to want a sufficient area for leisurely activities.
Can I do push-ups? Can I do some push-ups?
I could take up a hobby. That'd be wonderful.
I'm not
Maybe
saying it
some
has to be a full library, but if we want to
Basket
be able to
weaving.
spar, or if we want to be able to, it's very, very spatial entertainment, right? Have a party outside.
Yeah, I mean, my read on it is that, like, I can design the interior how I want it, so that, like, we could have X amount of rooms here, there, or wherever. One could be a treasury, one could be, like, a workout room or whatever, and then there's, like, there's the space in between the keep and the walls for your outdoor thing. And then beyond that, you would have to build additions to it?
Yeah, I think it might be worth it if you could build it without the walls, but make it bigger. And then building the walls out of manual labor. Dwarvish make, probably.
I would probably have to do some research into altering that spell, like in-game, but yeah.
Once we get to level 18, we can fight. We can have that 15. We can have that fight with Mike.
Yeah.
Or a small castle takes 400 days to build.
Oh, don't worry. We figured out how to do it in a year.
The mighty fortress,
Yeah.
which would count as a keep, correct? On the inside?
Yes, the interior is defined as a keep in the spell description.
Okay. So Yeah, small keep stands inside the closed area. 50 feet inside, has 3 floors, 10-foot high ceilings. So you've got 750 square feet to work with.
We have a upstate New York apartment.
Or not 750, I'm sorry, my math is off. 50 by 50. That's you've got 7,500 square feet to work with.
Yay!
I have to go do dishes and stuff. Can I see if Throkk can do his commissions real quick while they're figuring out their mansion plans?
Yeah, I have some commissions I'd like to do as well. Or
Go for it.
rather just one.
So, with the dragon parts that I have, I want to see if I can make a loot of dragon kind. We'll call it.
I'm gonna kill you.
Hey, I told you this forever ago. In my bio, it reads: short goal, find Mika a safe home. Mid goal, find my way home. Long-term goal, kill Garlaws and make an assortment of dragonbone instruments out of spite because of Arranis.
That's amazing. I too wish that I had a personal quest to spite Arranis.
And then see if I can get a... I'm assuming I can't wear a ring underneath my pauldrons that have now turned into gauntlets as well. So I'm going to see if I can make get a cloak of protection made from some of the red dragon scales.
All right. So, let's see. Crafting a magic item. Describing a spell scroll. I know what's in here. Give me a second.
Mhm.
Crafting item. Magic item ingredients. Okay. So, where are you going for this?
I want to ask around town, or ask around the city, see if there's anyone who can point me in the right direction, because Rapunzel isn't here to make the cloak. And she made my last one that the dwarves didn't return.
Let's see. So make a persuasion check to find a potential, just kind of gather information sort of thing.
Okay.
With advantage because you are a knight of Mavarax.
Damn
And
straight.
you're-
Night number 1. Okay.
You get pointed to a shop that is run by an old Dragonborn craftsperson.
Hey, I got a couple jobs for you.
What was that?
Got a couple jobs for you.
Hold on. He's this old black Dragonborn. He's got these half moon spectacles on. What looks like if black Dragonborns could have beards, like something kind of hanging down. What looks he's got like squinty eyes. He just what? Hold on. It takes out a this big horn made out of what appears to be a black dragon's horn, and holds it up to what you assume to be his ear. Say it again.
I have a couple jobs for you. Do you work with instruments and apparel?
You're with the mob?
Mm.
Nope.
No, I already paid you last week.
Mm.
I'm a knight of King Mavarax Xavier Hadar the 7th.
No, it's the middle of the day.
Oh, this is amazing.
This is great.
I'm going to start just taking parts, the dragon parts, out of the bag of holding, and then putting up the scales on the counter next to them. I have work for you.
Oh god, he's summoning a dragon!
Hold on. He puts, failing in that, he puts the horn down, takes out a piece of a long scroll and an inkwell with a quill, and just sets it. Just write it out for me.
All right. I write, use the red scales for a cloak of protection. And then use the other dragon parts to make a lute, if possible. Price? Question mark.
He looks it over.
He can't do it. Oh no.
Hey, shut up. You shut up.
Well, the loot will take me about a week. It'll cost you 25 gold.
Uh.
And the cloak will take me 2 more weeks, and it'll cost you 100.
All right. And then I write underneath, just explaining, and I take out my dragon pipes, and I was like, last time I had an dragon instrument, with quotations, made, it retained a magical effect. Will 25 gold cover that?
Yes.
I put
Absolutely,
200.
guaranteed. Yes.
I put 200 down, and then write, "See you in 2 weeks or 3 weeks," because it was a week for the loot, and then 2 more for the cloak.
Autumn's yelling at me for the old man.
So, did you say it was 3 weeks total?
Yeah,
for the...
3 weeks overall for the items.
I put down 200 gold, and then I say, "See you in 3 weeks."
He gives you a little wave, and he takes the items and just kind of wanders over and starts sorting through the things and working on various whatever he can.
Over the next 3, I'll send a message to Grace just saying I'll be in Cornan for a little while longer. There's some plans being put in motion. check in as always through my sending stone. Or I'll check in as always. And then I'm going to go do those things so everyone else can do their things. Be right back.
Okay. So what is everyone else doing?
Well, I have a thing that I want to see if I can make. I meant to talk to you about it, but I forgot. It's been very busy here. I was wondering if would Aera be able to find somebody to make Dragon Talon nunchucks?
Oh my god.
Dragon Talon nunchucks.
I have 2 ancient red dragon talons.
That is the scariest thing I've heard.
Wow.
I don't know about nunchucks. Commas? Yes, probably.
Okay.
If you got a lot, like a femur or something like that, you could definitely do dragon bone nunchucks.
Okay. I mean, the dragon corpse is still over there, right?
It's still warm, and it will be warm.
Can Aera fly back over to the volcano and just sort of like plug her nose and grab like a stinky dragon femur?
Well, give me a second. 1 second.
Okay. Okay.
Perfect.
I broke him. He is gone forever.
Mike thought that when we were talking about an interdimensional fortress, that was going to be the worst
Nope.
that was asked for, and then we did.
It is a quasi-real fortress-like entity.
Entity. It's alive!
Now, I'm not saying it's not alive. I'm sure if we suffused enough magic into it, it would live. Oh god. How the hell will that even work? I'm just getting more confused the more I read this fortress spell. So, it says that, like, each 10-foot by 10-foot section of stone has an AC 15 and 30 hit points per inch of thickness, and there's parts of it that are, like, several feet thick. So does that mean it has, like, an AC of, let's see here, over 100 total? Or does it just add the hit points and the AC stays static?
Well, I think we determine how thick the wall is when we make it.
Let's see here. The keep. Let's see. Each room is 5 feet on size, 6 inches thick. Well, yeah, but I'm still like confused. Like the 30 hit points, is that additive? Like, be 30. It's 30 hit points per inch of thickness.
Yeah. So if you have a foot thick wall, we have the sum.
Okay. But it also has an AC of 15 per inch of thickness.
How much is it? How thick is it?
Let's see here. There are, let's see here. The walls, like the outer perimeter walls, are 1 foot thick.
Yep.
And the inner, let's see here. The keep, it doesn't give, it says that I can adjust it. Let's see. It doesn't give like the actual like outer, like the keep's thickness of their walls. I would assume like the same 1 foot thick of stone.
They're probably the outer walls are probably thicker than that. I'd imagine they're probably actually closer to 5 feet.
Let me see here. 80 feet long, closed area. Each wall is 1 foot thick and comprised of panels that are 10 feet wide, 20 feet tall. Each panel is contiguous. The keep is on the inside, and it's 50 feet on each side, and it has 3 floors, 10-foot high ceilings. Yeah. Each room is 5 feet on each side. Walls are 6 inches thick. Yeah, it's not, but like that's my only issue is like what is the AC like to hit the wall?
Usually it's like 10.
Would it still be the 15 that it says in the spell description, or?
Yes, because it's
Okay.
what it's implying is that they're made of a harder material to even damage.
Okay. Oh, right. I'm an idiot. They separate. Okay, they separate out, so it has 30 hit points per inch of thickness, and the AC is a blank 15.
Yeah.
I got it.
So it's always 15. It's just however thick it is. Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. Got me there for a second.
I do think that we might want more. That we might want more space for our needs.
Oh yeah. No, that's just like how you were saying. It's just gonna be like the center focal piece, and then we'll
Yeah,
make
and then build
additions
stuff
onto
around
it.
Yep.
Mm.
And we'll make sure that we get good dwarven wear.
Yeah. As long as I can do my magics on it, because I want to like ward it.
Yeah. And if you can't ward it, we can get somebody who can. Right?
I hope I can ward it.
What I mean is that if we have to be somewhere else,
Okay.
because particularly for the other stuff might take longer, and it might take even longer to enchant. And we still have some stuff with a Draco Lich to take care of.
Yeah. We'd have to find a caster that can cast at least 6 level spells and have them cast guards and wards and a certain combination of private sanctum and other things, but yeah.
It doesn't have to be just one.
Yeah.
Especially because those are all 6 level spells, and they don't get as many as you might want.
Yeah, I know. Oh boy, I'm just so excited. We're gonna have a teleport and keep thing that transcends dimensions.
Excellent.
Terrifying.
Although, I do actually have a shopping list now that I thought of it.
Okay.
I want to find a magical item seller, and I want to buy, like, all the planar keys that I can. Because I have the Prime, right? I have the Prime and the Ethereal right now. The Prime specifically Clelen Prime. I want
Not
to
Optimus Prime.
Yes.
Well, we would probably have to go on a trip in the deep ethereal to
Save a wizard who's trapped there.
No, he's in that one's in the astral,
Yeah, he's
No,
in
he's
the,
in the astral, sorry.
Yep.
where he always dreamed to be.
Ah, jokes. Planar jokes.
Well, to be fair, he wanted to be there and be able to explore it, but he's trapped there.
Yeah, and I keep changing my
trapped there?
mind.
Jokes from other campaigns.
Oh,
Yeah, one of Zach's characters is currently trapped from a Deck of Many Things card in the astral plane.
Yummy.
fair.
It's okay, we got my cool Sherlock character now.
Yeah. He broke his mother's
All right.
heart.
Speaking of, where is the Deck of Many Things in this plane? Oh, look, there it is on the map.
Technically, on the astral plane, we could travel to another campaign.
That is true.
Yeah, you could go do a different prime. Yep, that is definitely things.
Depending on your multiverse setup.
Yeah, or you could just make it into a Planescape campaign too. Make our way to
if you're
Sigil.
using Imperial.
Mm-hmm.
If you're using
So
not
what's
using
our plan, guys?
So I think
I like to
that
spend money. I don't know what I want to spend money on, but I want to spend money.
I think that Illianor and I are set for a little bit because we are going to go research interdimensional travel and making it apply to buildings.
Yes.
Okay.
Vernon is welcome to join us. He has the intelligence to make this work.
Oh, I do actually.
Yeah, thanks. Head down
But
here.
between the
I
three of us, we should be able to
Pirate
figure
hat.
this out.
We better be able to figure this out.
But I think Vernon wants to do some shopping, so I'm not going to leave him.
I mean, I can join you after.
Yeah. So why don't you do that?
Yes.
And then something. I have to get up.
I have one thing that I'm contemplating doing for Throkk, but I'll wait to see if it's possible to purchase until after everyone else does their shopping spree.
All I have to say is that I'm gonna be building stuff. That's my plan here.
Great.
And when I'm done shopping, part of my 3 weeks is being an extra set of hands and building with you.
Yes. So,
So where would one go if one wanted? Well, for instance, I do need to replace my wings of flying. I need new wings. Because casting fly all the time is a little bit of a problem. Because I just get hit so much.
you should just grow them.
Sure, I think really hard about growing wings.
Try really hard.
I try really hard.
His celestial patron grants him them.
God. Is it working? Do you see anything? Aera?
No,
You're an expert on having wings, right?
There might be. I think your shoulder blades are getting a little bit more nubbly. Just keep going. Keep going.
I'm straining a lot. I don't know exactly what to strain, so I'm sort of just working every muscle in my back.
Yeah.
Trying to lift some heavy things like that.
Yeah. You gotta work those out. So once you get your wings, you can actually fly with.
Oh, of course.
Right.
Never lift with your legs, always with your back.
Here,
That's how you
take the Throkk.
strengthen your back, right?
Twisting motion.
What'd you say?
You always do it with a jerking, twisting motion.
Yes.
Always.
And don't breathe. Whatever you do, don't breathe. Oxygen is made of weakness.
Where's to live by?
Pain is weakness leaving the body.
The more pain you are in, the more you are doing right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I died, so I must be doing something very right.
If it doesn't kill you, makes you sure. Wait a minute.
I mean, he's technically not dead, so...
He got turned into paste. I don't know what you're talking about.
But he's alive. He's not undead, therefore he is alive. Ergo, he is stronger.
So what are we?
So
I mean, if possible, I would like to track down Wings of Flying somewhere.
yeah. Would I be able to go and get a dragon femur to make dragon femur nunchucks?
That you can certainly try.
All right. Do I?
So, Aera, you're going off on your own.
We do have femurs, it says in our dragon bits.
Do we?
Are they
Yes.
ancient red dragon femurs?
I do not know that. They're not labeled as such, so I assume not.
I don't think so. I don't think we took the femurs from this guy.
I'm pretty sure they're the white ones.
Yeah, I want the ancient red dragon femurs. Or just the one, probably.
Yeah.
Snap it into, have it connected with the chain, yeah.
Yeah.
If it's where it seems like Vernon is going, Throck's gonna look for a armorer.
I'd also like a better weapon, but I don't know that they'll have any better weapons here.
Let's see what happens with Aera first.
Yeah.
Sure.
So she goes off as you are flying. Damn it, where is the thing I'm looking for? It's in here somewhere. Huh.
Oh no.
Oh wait, I don't know that I can get my wings of flying. No, I'd have to give up my hat.
Okay. Just gotta look up something real quick.
And Aera dies in a fire.
Nah. Don't give them ideas.
I'm sure it's already occurred.
No.
Just protect yourself with the trees from Melchior 7. They're 300 feet tall and breathe fire.
Mm.
But it's a very fine wood.
Mahogany. Not just any mahogany.
From these trees, desk was forged.
What?
In a blood ritual.
What is going on?
1 second.
Link incoming. Link incoming. I'm sure.
Okay.
Yep.
So let's pull that again just to see what the fuck we got.
Random encounters! Oh shit! Random encounters!
Dun 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 dun.
We suddenly get like a Pirates of the Caribbean sort of thing where Aera's flying back screaming and people are like, Aera, what's going on? And then there's just like this cloud of some enemies coming after me. Aera's just flying. She's like, it's okay. You know, it's the first time you've gone off on your own for a little while. It's just when you were fishing off Zubasu. It's all normal. Nothing's going to happen to you. Everything's going to be fine.
So you land, and you're looking around, and you hear, with your passive perception, you hear something muttering. And you can actually understand this, can't you? With your tongue of the sun and the moon?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
You hear some muttering, and you listen kind of closely, and you just, basically, it's like, bloody idiot sending me up to clean after the bloody dragon. The stupid thing doesn't even... Knew he shouldn't have gone and picked a
This
fight.
is actually an incantation to raise a Dracolich.
Yo! Hello! Sorry, couldn't help but overhear you muttering. I thought I would just come and take some of the decaying dragon bits.
You don't see what's muttering, by the way.
Well,
Upon hearing that, the muttering stops, and then you hear thump, 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 thump.
on Aarakocra, we just killed this thing. So if you're a friend, hello. If you're not
A
friendly,
massive hand
kill a
reaches
dragon.
out from behind a rock and just pulls it aside and you find yourself staring at a giant with bright red hair, bronze skin, hands
Well,
calloused and covered in scorch marks, in thick, heavy armor.
Oh no.
Hey.
Oh
Hello, little bird.
Hi. This is awkward.
Come here! And he tries to like reach out and grab you.
Hold on.
He goes to reach at you again. Just big, massive paw swings at you. Stay still.
Why are you trying to grab me? First, I'd like to get that out of the way first.
You've got something on your cheek.
I didn't really...
Something on your lip. Oh my god, why didn't anyone tell me? With that third swipe, he does manage to just reach out and boom! Grab onto you.
Okay. Hey. Why are you chuckling like that?
Oh, you are going to make a fine slave.
Excuse me?
Come on, little bird.
No, I'm going to try to escape.
Alright, so you need to make... That's a...
Grapple escape is athletics or acrobatics, right?
Check that one.
So I'm going to roll.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I want to roll. So, Aera, I want you to make a... Yeah, go for an acrobatics.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Whatever is
Okay. I actually have additional step 2. Oh no. Is that can I use that or is that only for saves?
And you try to squirm out of it, and he just tightens his grip on you.
Stop it! Let me go!
No. And he, with one hand, he starts climbing up, further up the volcano.
No, stop it! I'm gonna try to. Can I give him a smack?
He's got you like all the way around. Like he's in his giant meaty paw.
I'm gonna try to escape again.
Well, she's a monk. She can use her whole body as a weapon, right? And she just
Yeah.
like peck at him or something?
Yeah, peck of the death, Aera.
I punch him with my body.
It's an unarmed strike, technically.
Yeah, no, he's still holding on to you, and he just kind of takes you. That's enough out of you, and he just slams you into the side of the mountain.
Ouch.
Can I like
Oh no.
squish my head into his hands so he doesn't get it? Wait,
You can try, but it doesn't quite work as well as you would like.
it's a good thing everybody casts those temporary hit points on us every morning.
Huh.
For 33 bludgeoning, as he just
Oh!
Ouch.
hacks you into the side of the mountain, drags your face across it. That's enough, little bird.
That is extremely rude.
But he just gets further up. He's getting close to
Peck
the
him.
volcano at this point.
Peck him. Peck him.
All right, peck him.
Is that an unarmed strike?
How would it be an unarmed strike? Technically, I think you have disadvantage.
Why wouldn't it be?
Okay.
If
She's
she,
not holding any arms.
I'm still. These are still called boot from last fight.
That's disappointing.
Except it is you who is booped.
That doesn't quite do it.
Oops, I tried to click it so that I could change it. How do
Well,
I
it was really great knowing Aera, everybody.
this is how I die.
In the dead of night.
That does hit.
All right.
Flurry of pecks.
Damn.
Meanwhile, I don't know if I should go with the blue or the red.
I think the blue really pops. It really stands out against the flame.
I don't think you're right.
This is
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Okay.
that
Okay.
Okay.
Ah! Bloody damn it! See
You
if,
are being very rude.
you can make a another acrobatics against him.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Either one.
Okay.
How
Oh,
is your athletics?
He
Your
has
acrobatics
better
I have
go.
proficiency no or something. But I don't have proficiency in acrobatics because I could only pick one. And I figured I would. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I figured it was better to be mediocre in both than good in one and bad in the other.
How's that working out for you?
Yeah, Aera was my second 5e character I ever made. So
It's working out great for me. I have a +8 to acrobatics, but a +9 to athletics. But that's for other reasons.
Aera's just
Yeah, he lets you go after that second peck.
I just fly out of reach. I go. What was that for?
He grabs a rock and he chucks it at you.
Oh my god.
Deflect missile.
Deflect
Kick it back in his face. Kick it at his face. Live Zach's dream.
You dodge out of the way as he and you like basically hands on the rock, do like a flip in midair, and you just kind of feel,
Ah.
Kick the rock back.
it's only
well,
if
you
it
don't
hits.
expect the second one. You're like, ha ha, what? Boom!
Oh, I want to deflect missiles on this one.
Oh, go for it.
All right, minus 1d10 plus 18.
Come on, low damage
on.
and high rolls.
Come on.
Be the
All right,
monk
roll
that Valen
deflect.
could not.
24.
You deflect the whole boulder.
Launch it back.
I want it back. I want to love it back.
Go for it.
It turns out that the fire giant is also a monk.
Ranged attack.
I think it's just like a regular dex-based ranged attack.
Oh
right?
yeah, it's basically
It's an unarmed strike.
at range.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
Ah!
Yes.
So you open palm it and just boom and stop it, and then you just punch it, send it flying back. What? So
That's not slashing, it's bludgeoning.
he
Yes.
tanks a
Ah! Suck it.
What have we learned about attacking without talking first?
Here's Aera's 500 experience
I
points.
wanted to take me to be a slave. You rethinking your decision?
yes. Now I'm just going to pop your little head off.
Oh! Well, that wasn't how I was expecting that was going to go.
Just keep playing Pong with them.
Yeah. You want to try again?
He picks up yet another rock and chucks it.
Oh, buddy.
Which he misses. He chucks another rock and hits.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna deflect that again.
So,
You played
Illianor, do you think we could get an extra 5 feet? I think that would be a great place for a nest for Aera.
You take 4 points of bludgeoning. And go to like palm it, but like it bends your wrist back. Like, ow, that actually hurt a little bit.
All right, I'm gonna do some range boop. I'm gonna do some range boops at it.
Do you think she would like a nest, or do you think that she might see that as a bit
I
rude?
mean,
I meant that metaphorically. I'm kind of over the whole bird pun thing.
Oh, okay, very well.
But I think that even still, she probably would like something close to the sky. You know, closer to the elemental plane of air, kind of close
maybe
to
a little
home thing.
dome, a little dome that you can see through. That way, she's not like out floating in between the rifts.
Well,
The
of
bubbles,
course,
the
of course.
pockets. The pockets.
Come on.
It's,
Do you think we can bend glass like that?
I'm noticing a pattern here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely could do that.
Do you think we should message her and find out?
I'm not rolling great here.
Yes, I thought we were all going to go shopping, or at least you all were going to work on this, and the rest of us will go shopping or something. I haven't seen her though.
I don't think I have something prepared today. Do you?
Oh, I'm sure she's fine.
You want
Oh
a
yes,
friend?
she's very wise. I'm sure she.
I
wouldn't
mean,
be
we
giving
just
us
killed the
all
dragon. Yeah, she'll be fine. There's no other dangers here, clearly.